Down. Welcome everyone. Today we're gonna make some sopes. So here we got our flour maseca harina. So this is just corn flour, and we got some water. So they say to use 1.5 parts water. So get it to the half, and then 2 parts of masa harina. Okay, there's 1. And there is 2. So I'm gonna do this quickly, or as quickly as I can. I'm gonna actually use my stand mixer because it's actually been a while since I used my stand mixer for almost anything. So I'm like, why haven't I used this in a while? Haven't really needed to, but yeah, we're gonna mix it first at low speed and then I'll turn it up. And then we'll see how it's getting. So let me turn it off and scrape the edges real quick. Might need a little bit more masa harina. Want it to be like a nice taut dough. Looks like it's coming together. All right, while that's preparing, we're gonna pull out our griddle. The cool thing about this is you can't over mix it because it's not flour, there's no gluten. No gluten is gonna be forming. So let's turn this on, both are on, and we will make these in just a second. Okay. Let's see how the consistency came out. Let's see. Gonna use all this dough. And I probably could use it a little bit more, but it'll be fine. Should be a little drier than this, but I'm gonna try it out, see what works. So what I'm gonna do with this, it's put it on some parchment paper and divide it into equal parts so I can make my sopes. Rinse out my hands a little bit. Parchment paper for the non-stick. Okay. Let's get all this good stuff on there, off there, and onto our dough ball. There we go. See how many can we divide this one into. First, let's try halves, and let's try quarters. Let's see how. Yeah, okay, this is gonna give us about 4. So this is the shape that you want for your sope. So yeah, quarters would work. Roll it up, flatten it out like if it's a hamburger patty, Try to make an indent in the middle too. Make it easier to cook all the way through. There you go. Okay, just throw this on here and wait for it to develop some color on the bottom, then we will flip it. Gonna fry these again in the air fryer with a little bit of oil once these are ready, like just to preheat them and right before serving. These might take a while on here. Maybe turn that down just a little bit. Meanwhile, kind of clean up my area. So yeah, a lot of Mexican cooking is made with masa harina, nixtamalized corn. So all it is comes from corn, but they put, I believe, lime in it, and they let it soak in there, and that breaks the corn down into something that you can actually turn into a paste or a flour. Also, doing the nixtamalization also adds to the vitamins and the nutrition you can actually get from corn. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to get some nutrients and some vitamins from it, but doing this process where they nixtamalize it works. It helps. Grandma does it in Mexico, but it's much easier to just buy the flour already like that. Honestly, if you're making it all the way from scratch, respect. But for me, just gonna do it like this. So let's see how this is looking. Oh, it's looking nice. Pat the middle down. You know what? Probably get started on the ground beef then. Let's do that. Let's see. Here we have our ground beef. I like buying it in bulk and then vacuum sealing it. Let's get this heated up. And then I'm probably gonna throw some beans on there too. Rotate these a little bit so you get nice even cooking all the way through. And then I'm gonna do one final thing where I kind of press it down and make some ridges after it's cooked, and then I'll spray with some light oil and refry it on the air fryer. Okay. Since this beef already has some fat, here's a trick. You know, if you're cooking with something that already has some fat, start it in a cold pan. You know why? The fat will render out and it will cook in its own fat. But you know what? I'm actually gonna add a little bit of oil. You can still get a sear, but you're gonna have to just wait a while, which I'm prepared to do. That's totally fine with me. But again, if you're trying to use little less fat, less oil if you're on a cut, this is a great way to do it. And I'll probably break it up right now. So okay, let's check how these are doing. There you go, getting nice color. Still want a little bit more. Oh, perfect. That's what I'm looking for. These two in the front still need a little bit more time. And potato masher. Let's break up the meat. And this meat, I've already seasoned it, so it's already good to go. Actually, let me break it up with the wooden spoon. It'd be a lot easier. But I'm still gonna season it a little bit more right now with some cumin, because I don't have any cumin on this. Probably some more meat seasoning too. Alarm just went off. There we have it. I'll wash that again in a little bit. Ground cumin. I love ground cumin. Probably one of my favorite spices. There you go. Okay, these are probably ready to flip. And a little bit more of the meat seasoning. And you see, a lot of the fat is starting to seep out. Great strategy to do, like, if you're cooking chicken thighs with the skin on, put it with the skin down and then start it from a cold pan. Or this is another trick, like if you're cooking bacon, which you know has a lot of fat, you wouldn't add fat to bacon. You wouldn't add more oil because it's already fatty. But start in a cold pan and it'll cook a lot nicer. Okay, there you go. You can break it up a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Let that do its thing. Okay, let's see how these are coming along. See, these don't want to let up. For what reason? Oh, there you go. Turn it down in the back. I don't want that super dark color. I want that some browning on there, but not these charred bits. They're fine, you know, some people like them extra like that, but I think this color right here, this dark brown, is ideal for me. And once these are ready, I'm gonna kind of pull them off, let them cool down, or I might not even let them cool down because right now they're malleable, so I can actually still kind of mess with them. I'm gonna create some like a little ridge on the edge. So then the ingredients and the topping, because I'm gonna put some refried beans on it. Then I'm gonna top it with this, with maybe some tomatoes, some onion, some pickled chili peppers. I don't know, whatever I have in the fridge. Ooh, let's try it. Awesome. It's been a while since I made something homemade like this. Okay. Those are good. Only makes sense that I throw them in the tortilla warmer because they're essentially thick tortillas. Let's pull them out right here. And let's do that. I'm pressing down to the well. And yeah, still looks a little raw, which is gonna be fine because I'm gonna fry them up again, you'll see, in the air fryer. But the goal here is just to press down in the middle and create these ridges. So then that way, ooh, but it's hot. That way we have a little landing spot for all the toppings. It's easier to do it when it's hot, but it is more dangerous because it really burns. As you can tell, it's steaming right here, right? Cool. This one looks good. Okay, see the difference? That's what we're looking towards. Meanwhile, let me pull this out, get it to preheat. And again, I'm trying to limit the amount of calories I'm consuming right now, so air fryer works really well. Yeah, I'll still use it. There we go. 2 more. And that meat's cooking up nicely. Ooh, it's hot. Be careful when doing this. Maybe use gloves if you need to. But that's why I'm using the fork. It really makes it a lot easier to press down. You can do it with your fingers too if you want, but it's a lot hotter doing it that way. There you go. Okay, last one. Ooh, I feel the burn. Spoon's getting really hot too. But when it's warm, it's most malleable. It's at the point where you can shape it like Play-Doh still. Once it gets cold, it might get a little bit more brittle and it's harder to shape. Look at that. This one came out beautiful. See. Okay, they're good to go. Now next thing that I need to do is, once that's preheated, break this up a little bit more. Then I'll probably move that into the oven because I need to get another area to make my beans. Oh, I didn't even start preheating it. Unfortunate. Oh well. Those shouldn't take too long to heat up, so. For the beans. Let's see, do I have any jalapenos? If not, I'll use some dried chilies on there. Oh, cool, we have some jalapenos. This and the beans. Oh, there they are. Cool. I like adding spice to my dishes, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil here. Enough just to toast up this jalapeno a little bit. Let it do its thing. Then I'll cook the beans on there afterwards. Now for these, they're gonna get some spray of some non-stick oil. Because usually with these, you sometimes shallow fry them. You could just eat them like this, but they taste much better if you shallow fry them. Alright guys, I'm getting a call, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Welcome back everybody. Sorry about that. Pretty much, I stayed at some resort back in October of last year in Cancun, and they're calling me with some promotional deals, so I was like, you know, call me back tomorrow and we'll talk about it. Ooh, let's move that away from there. That's super hot. And then in here, I already put these in here, so I'm just gonna let those kind of toast up a little bit. The meat's is starting to brown a little bit. Let's turn this up a little bit. And there we go. We're gonna be building pretty soon. I'm probably need to get started on my veg. See, there you go. There's the browning that I wanted. All those brown bits right there, that's great. Straight flavor. Okay, so let's pull out a cutting board. Use this, yeah, this medium-sized one. some onion, some tomato, wait, do I have cilantro? No, I don't think so. That would have been good. I have avocado, but it's not ready, unfortunately, so oh well. We're just doing tomato and onion as our garnishes. You could also put lettuce on this, but I don't have any lettuce. This meat's ready. I don't want it to cook more than this. Let's move this one closer. Get this one kind of off the heat. And let's go ahead and work on dicing this. Yeah, sorry about that, but wanted to see who was calling. Yeah, actually offered me some pretty good deals, so told him to call me back tomorrow. I'll see whether I take it or not. So we're just gonna dice up these because we're gonna just throw them on top. And we'll salt our tomatoes too. I think this is gonna be fine for just, yeah, that's gonna be more than enough for just me and Jackie. So let's put this one away. Use that for something else. Let's see how these are coming along. Oof, yeah, there you go. Probably a minute or two at the most. Let's see, beans are coming along. Let's see. So satisfying cutting up onion. Best thing to practice getting your knife skills up. There we have it. We have our veg. Let's throw all this other stuff out of the way. Seems like it's only heating up on this backside right here. Guess it's a hot spot back there. Okay, these should be good. This is hot, so another cutting board. Move this out of the way. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this either. Don't need that either. Okay. There you go. They've got a little bit of color on them now. Ooh, hot. Oh, I'm gonna need to wash the potato masher, because I'm gonna need to mash this right now. So let's get started on that. I did use some raw meat on there. Where is that spray? I think I have it in the restroom. If this was raw chicken, I would have ran over there to the restroom and grabbed my bleach solution, but since it's not chicken, hot water, soap, you'll be fine. But chicken, don't play with that. Always want to wash your dishes as you go. I know that's always been a theme on my channel. Lately I haven't been showing how I wash my dishes, but okay. Here's a glimpse of what I used to do on my early videos. If you guys want me to wash dishes on video, please let me know and I'll do so. It just takes so much longer to render and upload the videos if I have a bunch of time just washing dishes. So that's why I don't have that included. Get another kitchen towel, dry this off. I'll probably use this one to clean up later. Okay, this is good to mash. Well, I'm probably gonna add some cheese on this too. Cheese, I have some sour cream, but I'm probably gonna use Greek yogurt. I like using Greek yogurt as an alternative. Less calories. Oh, I didn't even turn this off. Let that reduce just a little bit more. Get out the Greek yogurt. And what else was I gonna add? Do I have salsa? No, I was gonna add cheese. There you go. Maybe two, but I'll start with one. Every once in a while I like adding cheese to my beans like this. This is just some mozzarella. Yeah, I'm gonna add the other one. It's gonna be really tasty. Got this closer so we can build. And it just melts in there. Go for the beans. Nice little scoop on there. And that's why the ridges are so necessary, because if not, everything is gonna overflow. Great, look at that. Got another one with some nice cheese pull. There we go. Add the meat. I'm probably gonna get a spoon. That way this is more accurate. In my opinion, the meat's the best part, so let's try it. It's great. You can also use carne asada for this, or cut up steak. You can use chicken, you can use chorizo. Really use any type of protein. Soy riso if you really want to do that. No judgment here. I've tried some. My aunt Bobby once gave me some and it was really, really good. So, nothing against it. Ooh. Stuff is really good. Use the same spoon. I know Jackie doesn't really like tomatoes, so I'm not gonna add any to hers, but I will to mine. that onion piece right there. Ooh, add this chili onto the plate. Ooh, bomb. But hot. Turn this down a little bit. Add a little bit of sour cream, or Greek yogurt actually. Mix it up. So yeah, Greek yogurt is a great alternative to using sour cream. Just a little bit right there. I don't know if Jackie's gonna want actual sour cream, because sometimes she does. There we go. We have our, this is gonna be our thumbnail, I guess. But I'm gonna take a bite and then I'm gonna go sit down to let you guys know how it came out. All right, this came out amazing. Woo! Gotta eat some of the jalapeno. Fire. All right, guys, enjoy your day. I'm gonna eat. Have a good one. Take care.